Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 3. Last time we completed You Gotta Shoot 'em in the Head. We got the Agility and Perception bobbleheads. Today we're going to collect the real reward for You Gotta Shoot 'em in the Head by heading over to Fort Constantine. We'll be able to pick up the Big Guns bobblehead while we're there, and we'll go by way of the Deathclaw Sanctuary so we can get the Endurance bobblehead too. It's a bad idea to fast travel directly to the Deathclaw Sanctuary, even though I do have it on my map. So I'm going to head instead to Broadcast Tower KB5 and approach the Sanctuary from the west. Since we've completed the Waters of Life, in addition to the Deathclaws that are there no matter what, we're going to have an Enclave camp just to the east of the Sanctuary. In fact, you can see them over there. There's an Enclave soldier doing something, probably getting in a fight with a Deathclaw they haven't taken control of. So let's just watch whatever's going on. Sounds like the fight's over. Let's just creep over this hill and see who won. The Enclave, apparently. With gusto, apparently. I do enjoy Lincoln's repeater. I have to be careful using it, though, because there's no, I have no good way to repair it. Until we go to Point Lookout. And then we'll find a bunch of lever-action rifles. Anyway, here's a dead Enclave scientist. Here's some Deathclaws that just got torched by those Enclave soldiers. That's an interesting thing to see, isn't it? I mean, they got demolished. The Enclave guys didn't even get touched. So, inside this average locked footlocker, among other things, there is a copy of Duck and Cover, superfluous for me, but as usual, maybe not for you. Now, can I repair Hellfire armor with regular power armor? No. It's alright. You know what I bet I can repair it with? Hellfire armor. I'm fairly confident. Can I use regular Enclave power armor? Nope. It's got to be identical, apparently. Where'd homeboy go? I know he's out here. Well, he'll make his way back. Whatever he got himself involved in. We'll search the Enclave crates in the meantime. Lots of energy weapon ammo. And some decent first aid stuff, too. Just torched Deathclaws everywhere. Empty cage. Great, whatever. Another empty cage. Pretty obvious they're here to gather Deathclaws. To what end, we don't know. Where did that other soldier go? It's gotta be around here somewhere. What I want is his heavy incinerator. Well, no, I want his Hellfire armor, excuse me. I think he was using a heavy incinerator, which is a weapon we haven't seen before. It's frankly, a pretty baller weapon. Who's that? Wasteland Merchant. Is this a random encounter?
It's alive! The Wasteland is reborn!
What is it? What did you see?
I saw life. Life is returning to the Wastes. The Great One brings it to all of us. I'm hit! Oh.
Wasteland Merchant note. Trading caravan log. By tomorrow I should reach the Green Mountain. The people there may be weirdos, but hey, they trade great stuff for the weapons and ammunition, so who am I to complain? Last time I was there, they told me that someone named the Great One wanted to speak to me, and that I should drink some of their homemade hooch and join them in some kind of ceremony. I'll probably take them up on it this time. I haven't had a good drink in a while, and I'm a day ahead of schedule. I like creeping around in power armor. It's fun. But seriously, guys, where'd that other soldier go? Did he get killed? No, I'm gonna guess that's him. Why he ran all the way over here is anyone's guess, but... didn't turn out so well, did it? We're gonna do this a little bit differently. Oh, come on now. Even a pulse grenade will insta-kill when you manage a reverse pickpocket.
Watch yourself.
There we go. Yes, there's a heavy incinerator. Big guns, best use of flamer fuel in the game. If you want one, it's pretty cool actually. I'll show it to you after I repair my armor. That's more like it. Okay, let's just play with it. Show you how it works. Show you how those Deathclaws went down. So what you should be noticing is that it uses your flamer fuel in one-shot increments that do a pretty fucking good job of destroying things all by themselves. With him down, we are ready to head into the sanctuary. Enclave camp is clear. Exterior Deathclaws were handled for us. Pretty cool. So, let's head inside the Deathclaw sanctuary. As you'd expect, there are plenty of Deathclaws in here. It's great to come here once you're level 30 though, because Deathclaws are one of the few enemies in the game with completely static strength. They only get easier as you get stronger. Just have to be wary. There's a copy of Nikola Tesla and you, there's a mini-nuke, and there's the Bobblehead-Endurance, all right at the entrance. The inscription on the base reads, "Always be ready to take one for the team." And we'll use our superfluous skill books, and we're up to 10 endurance. That's pretty pretty awesome. Back away into the darkness. We will search those corpses, don't worry. We got a Nuka-Cola Quantum. There's a dead Enclave officer with his hat and uniform and some nice energy weapons, including some explosives. Dead Raider with shells. Obviously, the Enclave officer won't be here if you come here before completing the Waters of Life. Well, I say that like it's a fact. He's not supposed to be here. He very well might glitch like so many of his compatriots did and appear early. Eerily silent so far. Despite the big opening cavern, there's actually only one way to go. There's Buddy Deathclaw. Darn. Ah, decision time. Left or right? Let's stick to the high ground for now. That's it, just a little view apparently. Now here's a passage to the left. Oh, not much of a passage. Thought it was a branch I almost missed. Not really anything to do except head down. There's a dead wasteland merchant. There's a dead mercenary. Seems to be it for that particular pile. That greenish ramp is where we came in. Let's clear north first. Nothing there. Good. Let's head south. Worked it down to one way to go again. Alright, let's head up. I see a Deathclaw on ground level there, but I want to make sure the high ground is clear. It's usually pretty key. This is just that same spot we could have come in, so let's head into this next big chamber. Mindful, of course, of Deathclaws. Really, the big open spaces are just for drama. Looting this place is pretty easy. All the loot tends to be aggregated in these different piles of bodies you can find. There's another dead mercenary. Three dead mercenaries in that pile. And Buddy Deathclaw. Shoot. I knew that shot sucked before I even took it. There we go. Alright. actual mother path to the south. I'm going to clear west first. Don't think there's anything back here save another pile of bodies, which is good. Here's a dead raider, a dead wastelander. Those are the same too. Good. Hey, sniper bullets! I should probably swap out Lincoln's repeater for the reservist's rifle. As much as I like the repeater, it is a better gun. I have no way to maintain it. As irregular as it might be, I do find sniper rifles, so I can keep the reservist's rifle in good shape. Oh, fuck me. Better hope he gets paralyzed or we're fucked. That's a no. It's alright. Can speed things up. Be mindful of the homes this time. Not get carried away thinking about my weapons. Where did he come from? I mean, he must have come from this tunnel. Yeah, there he is. What's up, dude? That's more like it. Alright. Gap. Do we go west or south? I say we go west. What's up, dude? Waited too long. Wasn't close enough. There we go. Here's another pile. We got a raider, sniper bullets, a wastelander, buff out. Seems to be all. Well, this one angles south. Another pile here. Mercenary, mines and a bobby pin. And a wastelander, buff out, and a stim pack. Let's just keep going. Wanted to make sure this was in fact a continuous loop, and it was. Before I declare that we're down to one way to go, let me make sure that this does in fact return me to the split. It does. Good. Always check the high ground. Do not want to be ambushed from above. Deathclaws are still incredibly dangerous if they spot you. They're no longer the toughest enemies to kill, but their attacks still completely ignore my armor, which makes a big difference, as you can imagine. Alright. There's a dead wasteland merchant. There's a dead wastelander. Here's a dead Enclave officer that we were looking for. He's got something called Jack. Cleverly, Jack is the unique Ripper. It's everything you want in a unique. It's just twice as strong as an ordinary Ripper. Pretty phenomenal. What's up, dude? Damn. Aw, come on. I don't want to have to take 2 shots. I really don't want to have to take 3. There we go. Much better. Alright, well, let's keep going. Still in this one big cavern. Don't let it fool you, there's not a whole lot going on in here. This isn't, I don't even think that's a real path. So I won't worry about it. Just keep clearing our way. East, southeast. I hear water. I see a red mark. What's up, dude? Damn. I don't actually mind taking 2 shots. So see, he did patrol a high ground of sorts. He might have been the last one, but I'm gonna stay in stealth mode. This pool is your ultimate destination. If you're wondering, that's why. Vengeance. Vengeance is the unique Gatling laser. This is probably the heavy incinerator might be a little better, but Vengeance is one of the very best big guns in the entire game. It can even, if you just point and hold down the trigger, you can even take down Overlords, Albino Radscorps, and Feral Ghoul Reavers with that puppy in a straight fight without sneaking. It's that powerful. Of course, Gatling lasers aren't exactly a dime a dozen, and it's a very difficult weapon to maintain. With Vengeance in hand, we're done looting this joint. We've seen everything, we've done everything. It's time to leave. I'm not sure how I managed not to find this before. Or this. I suppose I wasn't thorough enough. I'm missing entire tunnels. More importantly, loot piles with Enclave soldiers in them. Considering how it tends to go when I actually see Enclave soldiers fighting Deathclaws, I kind of wonder how the Deathclaws managed to kill so many. Doesn't really jive with reality as I've seen it. But that's alright. Here's the way out. So if all you want is the Bobblehead-Endurance, it's pretty easy to sneak in here, grab it, and sneak out without dealing with any Deathclaws at all, although the ones at the entrance will certainly make trouble for you if your levels are subpar. But Vengeance and Jack are both pretty cool guns, so it's worth clearing out the entire sanctuary.
Do some more exploring up here. How's that sound?
There's still plenty to see. We're going to go east a good long ways. It's not exactly on the way to anything, but this is as close as anything is ever going to take us, so we might as well. I'm heading over to Dixon Salvage, which is to the north of Drowned Devil's Crossing, and could be a real adventure at level 30. It's a super mutant stronghold. Oh, this poor little Protectron. I almost feel sorry for it. Anyway, it's a mutant stronghold, and it's a lot of mutants clustered into a very small space. At level 30, that can be very interesting. Of course, I've recently discovered that I can, in fact, reverse pickpocket mutant overlords. I'm still not certain what was stopping me before, but rest assured I won't be stopped again. It's a good long ways yet. Dixon Salvage is to the north of Drowned Devil's Crossing. Is that a Robo-Brain? I haven't seen one of those in a while either. Now let's angle the other way. It's better to stay hidden. That, I believe, would be the target. Guys, we almost have a perfect character. All we need is the charisma bobblehead. It'll be across the board 10s and across the board 100s. That's exciting. Somebody's fighting something. That's 2 albino rad scorpions that have just slaughtered a sentry bot. I'm gonna give them a wide berth. Fighting 2 at once seems like a recipe for disaster. You can see the typical mutant fortifications up on top of this hill. I was about to say I don't actually see the mutants, but then the red hash marks dutifully appeared. What time is it? Can't tell if it's sunrise. It is sunrise. Shit's only gonna get brighter. There's an overlord. Not for long.
Get away! Get away!
There we go. Ah! Wouldn't you know it, I talk about how rare Gatling lasers are. He frickin' has one. Let's repair Vengeance. So there you go, 185 damage. Vengeance. There's another overlord over here.
I'm over here.
Shut up.
Help.
Shut up.
Gun off low!
Someone.
Wow, he's got another one. Maybe using Vengeance wouldn't be prohibitively terrible. I don't know. Let's untie her so she can get out of here.
Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you. Look, they won't.
Cram. Well, don't really care about that. Don't even care to keep it with me is what I should say, for clarity. Did we get Mason-Dixon Salvage on the map yet? Yes, we did. Oh, I also don't want that Brahmin steak. Come on now. You'd think by now it would see the pattern. Well, let's roam around here. There are usually a lot more than 2 mutants. But I kind of have the feeling that some of the weaker ones may have been drawn out by those rad scorpions. Gotten themselves killed. Because I have pretty much roamed the whole exterior and looks like those 2 are it. That's great news. Oh, let's pop up in here. Find a couple of ammo boxes. I don't think the other truck has anything, but we will look, of course. Then the main event, such as it is, are these two shacks. Let's head to the northern one first.
The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course.
Looks empty. A pilot light. Copy of Nikola Tesla and you. First aid box. Ammo box, almost missed. Some caps on top of the footlocker, which is empty. More money. Caps. And that's it for the northern shack. Let's head... That isn't it for that shack either. I almost missed something. Right there on the ground. Hiding itself as one of the destroyed books is a DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Let's head into the southern one. Few ammo boxes. Always handy. Ammo in that locker. Pressure cooker. Average locked footlocker. Caps and Stealth Boy. There on the ground in front of it, a copy of Tumblers Today. So, you have to fight your way through some mutants, but the reward is pretty good. This place is lousy with super mutants. Or, lousy with skill books, is what I meant to say. We're really just taking this loop as an excuse to do some much-needed exploring of the northern wasteland, which we've really neglected prior to this point. Saw red mark. It's an albino rad scorpion. Let me just show you Vengeance in action, since I have it. Let's take this guy down in a straight fight. One of the few guns you can get away with doing that with, but note how much the condition already depleted. Yeah, well, he's too close now. There's no point trying to sneak attack him either. We have to get Paralyzing Palm. Especially now that I've bumped it up to very hard, it's gonna be the only reliable way to deal with these things. So that is Satcom Array NN03D. We'll get there, but look at that tent out there below it. all by its lonesome. Let's head over there and see what's going on. Oh, I can see a Deathclaw over there. That's always fun. And there's another albino rad scorpion. And there's another sentry bot. Well, the bot's not gonna last long. Oh, and there's a fight going on over there too. We're just gonna head into the abandoned tent here. Nothing good there. A couple of Nuka-Colas. A few cans. Some ammo boxes. The one prize is this copy of Nikola Tesla and You. And this Nuka-Cola Quantum. That's it. So head northwest from here. Still oh shit, Sentry Bot won. Well, that was unexpected. But cool. Anyway, continue skirting the hill with the satellites. Over here toward the northwest. Although I'm gonna go deal with that either very lucky or very talented sentry bot. See, I'm pumped. I would way rather fight a sentry bot. Because I can actually take it. I don't need paralyzing palm in order to deal with it. I've got options. Well, I say that. This is the first one I've fought since I cranked the difficulty. That's more like it. Good job on that scorpion, broski. Heading over to that metal shack. Got some Brotherhood outcasts in and around the shack. That's typical, it's not random. The two things you kind of do want to do are get that Nuka-Cola Quantum off the roof.
Not a good idea.
One well-placed shot can take care of that. And inside the shack itself, there are a couple of ammo boxes. The real prize is a shish kebab schematic. Version 3 for me, now improved 20%. There's another sensor in the wooden box. Conductor and paint gun in the toolbox. And I think that's it for this little shack. Now we're ready to tackle the Satcom array. It's merely a raider base, but with the high ground, armed with sniper rifles and missile launchers, as raiders go, these are pretty damn dangerous. So we need to be careful and stay stealthy. I'm sure you've noticed there are 3 towers that comprise the array. Satcom array NN03D. Got Tower A, B, and C. There's really nothing going on on the exterior here. Head into Tower A first. You almost feel bad for him. Almost.
Scared? Bitch. Get back, you monkeys. Kick it!
Yeah! Tear 'em apart!
Only 2 more bodies to search. She makes it 3. It's all well and good, though. She grabbed someone else's gun. That much is obvious. Sawed-off shotgun. Don't care. Mine box is worth looting. Sawed-off shotgun. Nobody likes those. One more, the one I killed on the top of the stairs. We'll deal with him. And nothing too inspiring in here, just typical loot for a raider base. Ammo, chems, and supplies. Let's head upstairs now. Got one more to search. Nothing in or around any of those. Mentats and an empty ammo box. And now we can head outside, where we will run into trouble. Just want to make sure the one I'm on is clear before I head up. Still don't really feel like doing any cross-tower shooting. Let's make our way through here. We'll get spit out into the dish. Or if we head over to the northeast corner, we find a route into Tower B. Looks like they really enjoy coming up here and boozing. Frankly, I'd probably enjoy that too. For our purposes, let's just make our way down.
You're dead, meat sack!
Well, should probably be alert.
Oh!
gonna say, bro, why we shooting so slow? But it doesn't really matter. I think we did take just a hair of damage, but I don't really care. I believe there is another raider on this tower. Not anymore. She is not the source of that caution, which is fine. Okay, let's head into the base of Tower B now. More goodies abound.
I'm gonna tear you up.
The chess set they've got going here is pretty cool. Upset she interrupted me miring it. Mostly I'm worried that our little gunfight is going to disturb it. And I want to give you a good look at it before that happens. We'll take the electron charge back, but different types of boos are the pawns. I didn't want the chessboard. I wanted the other charge packs. There we go. Alright, let's make our way in. And down, of course.
You got what you deserve, dumbass.
Shoot.
You're dead, meat sack!
Oh, come on. Guess that isn't the one I just shot.
You're dead!
Alright, I think this one's clear. Search the second one we shot. Head down to the ground level. Check the third one. Oh, look over here. Teddy bears. I think they're actually stuffing the bears with drugs, from what I can see. It's some sort of smuggling operation. Anyway, the exterior door is boarded. You have to come through Tower A and come down from the top in order to get in here. Let's check these shelves. Great, fission batteries. And this is our route to Tower C. It takes us through a tunnel. Beer and toy cars, looks like makeshift dominoes.
Tear you up. It's go time. I'm gonna kick you.
bathroom, apparently. With one teddy bear. Check the bunk beds. Find nothing. Toy car, metal belt. Nothing. Hard locked door to the exterior, or a very easy terminal to get it open. Oh, we'll use the terminal. Alright, let's ascend to Tower C. The coffins are unnerving and strange. Lunchbox, sugar bombs, Abraxo, plenty of beer. Let's head up to level 2. A lot of booze. I don't think there's anything else. I did miss something important down on the ground level. Right there. Bathroom reading. A copy of Pugilism Illustrated. Now we can keep heading up. Up to the top level. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Let's head out. Should be one more raider out here. There she is. Not for long. Right, let's head up to the top of Tower C. If you haven't already figured it out, is of course where the real prize is found. Pair of mini nukes. Hooray. With that, we are done with Satcom array NN03D. Let's make our way down Tower C. Express some concern over the condition of my shotgun. I really expected at least one of the raiders to have a combat shotgun for repairs. Oh well, from here, there's still a little more exploration to do. You'll note that Fort Constantine is west of us, and we're pretty close to it now. Which is why, of course, we're going to head east. Not very far. Just to this handy little compass marker here. It's another power station. This one is MDPL 21. It's unoccupied now. When we enter the substation and leave, we're going to get attacked by Talon mercs. I can just about guarantee it. Really nothing here in the exterior, so let's just roll right into the power substation. We'll just directly open the floor safe. They are the same difficulty after all. Over on the workbench, besides the bottle cap mine, there is a copy of Nikola Tesla and You. And a couple of cans on the ground. That's it. Let's handle the Talon mercs. We knew they'd be here. Hey, he's even got a combat shotgun. Let's wait 1 hour so it's actually dark. Might do us a couple of favors trying to hide from him.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh, come on.
Hello? Who's there?
What the hell? Why would he...
Hello?
Why would he
Who's there?
turn and shoot the building like that? It doesn't make any sense. He went inside. That was a mistake. Or not.
Who's there?
Shoot.
Hello? Who's there? Hello? Who's there?
I'm having a lot more trouble killing these guys than I believe is warranted.
Hello? Who's there?
That's more like it. So the Talon, the other two, got themselves involved in a fight with a sentry bot. And considering I saw one of those take down a an albino rad scorpion, I'm not sure I like their chances. It looks like it already won a fight with a Deathclaw. Already killed his friend, too.
Don't mess with the Talons. Hello?
Well, that turned out pretty well for everyone. And look, a combat shotgun. very well timed, considering the condition mine was declining to. Search that other sentry bot now. Good. Let's head back to the power station. There's one more little loot cache. And then we'll head over to Fort Constantine, I promise. From the power station, we want to go north-northeast. We're looking for a pond. Some radioactive barrels floating in it, and a half-submerged truck bed. It'll be up in these hills somewhere. Here it is. No choice but to swim through the pond if we want the goodies. Not that it should bother us too much. Well, maybe I lied. Well, we got dead raiders. Dead wastelander. And remarkably, this actual bed, we're not soaking up any rads. Plenty of chems, plenty of rat-away. The draw, of course, is the DC Journal of Internal Medicine. Let's hit this average locked safe. And let's search the poor scientist. Alright. We're ready now to head to Fort Constantine, so let's backtrack to Satcom Array NN03D. This time let's head west. To Fort Constantine. A couple more outcasts over there. That's what those green marks were. No need to mess around with them. What do we have over here? An albino rad scorpion. Naturally. Like he's been in a fight with something. Looks like that something is an Enclave soldier. That moment of paralysis is such a relief, I tell you. Yes, I'm interested in him, but I'm more interested in the dead Enclave soldier, to be frank. There we go. And that should be it for diversions. As we approach Fort Constantine. You'll note that it's protected by several robots. I prefer to take the intended way in, which is up this road. It might seem silly, but yeah, I like the feel of it. There's a Deathclaw fighting an albino rad scorpion. I'll be shocked if the Deathclaw wins. Turned out as we would expect. Let's go finish off the rad scorp. It's been a pretty long time since I saw anyone besides Doc Hoff. I have a feeling the other Caravanneers have been killed. Probably by these things. No paralysis. Oh, that's not good. There we go. That ended up more fun than I expected when he flipped over. Alright, back to the road. That, I'm hopeful, will actually be the last diversion, so to speak. expect the vertibird to stop. Alright, up the road now. Those are just outcasts, I don't really care. Here's a Gutsy, which we could probably kill, but that would probably alert the sentry over here, which would not be good. Let's go deactivate the sentry bot. What in the heck was that? There's another sentry bot on the roof. Well, by all means, let's be wary of that too. Now we can go over here and eliminate this Gutsy. Now let's search this little shack. Alright. Need to be careful because I'm flirting with my carry weight limit. I don't want to fast travel away until Fort Constantine's actually on the map. Here, this little building are the CO quarters. Commanding officer's quarters. $298. But there, Fort Constantine is on the map, so we're good now. Oh, let's see what else we have. Personnel offices. Remember, there's a sentry trolling around on the roof of that building. We have another Gutsy over there. Back behind the personnel offices is a parking lot. There's another entrance to the personnel offices. And an empty garbage can. Let's go deal with that Gutsy. And see what's up here. If I can get the exterior cleared, I will happily offload, and then we'll start exploring in earnest. Well, it's another parking lot. That's all well and good. Building itself is bomb storage. Comes with a very hard lock. I think we're done. Both entrances come with very hard locks. What about outside these gates? Anything? They're my outcast buddies. Other than that, looks like... Whoop. Well, what do you suppose is up there? Let me see if that's something I need to deal with or not. I have a suspicion it's just a random encounter that spawns at that water tower, but I don't know for sure. Ah, no, it's a friggin' Enclave camp. We will certainly eliminate them. Fuck those guys.
Positive ID on target. Firing.
I was about to say, it's tough for me to foresee that ending well. Oh gosh, come on. We drop to the officer. All I want is to drop the officer and successfully stay hidden. Come on. There we go.
Incoming. Target locked.
He's coming at me with an incinerator. I don't think he can actually hit me. Surely he's gonna have to reload at some point. Oh! What you get for trying to screw with a goddamn ninja. Alright, now let's loot their little camp. Damn it. There's a little too much stuff. It's alright, I'm coming right back. Won't be a big deal to run up here, so let's return to Megaton for an offload.
From my fortified bunker in the middle of the DC hellhole. My friend.
Everyone ready for the Capital Wasteland's latest news? Me neither, but it's that time again.
Today's weather excessively violent with a chance of dismemberment. Tune in later for our 5-day forecast. Until next time, this is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts.
Let's pop in the Endurance Bobblehead. We got 4 to go. Big guns, which we'll get at Fort Constantine. Energy weapons, which we actually won't get until near the very, very end of the game. Charisma and luck, both of which are easy to get and will happen in fairly short order. Lincoln's repeater goes in here, Reservist's rifle comes back out, Vengeance goes in there, Jack goes in there. Plenty of explosives. And plenty of stuff to drop off upstairs, too. Purified water, stealth boy, sugar bombs, scrap, teddy bears. Let's go visit the repairman.
All of us here thank you for...
Sure, thanks. What's it gonna be, I wonder? Hey, Lucky Harith is still alive. Good.
Looking for that special Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers. Another Hey.
Back to Fort Constantine. More specifically, back up to that Enclave camp up above Fort Constantine. Not sure where that Gutsy came from. He was probably supposed to be here. Got to him just in time. Probably supposed to be there all along and just failed to spawn before now. Which happens. Can't be too butthurt about it. Oh, come on. Up. Yes. Almost there. I'll do it again, but it ain't so bad. Up. Come on. Just one more jump and you'll have it. Come on, you douchebag. There you go. Right. We were searching the officer. then the crates. That's all. Alright, now to Fort Constantine proper. Mindful of the sentry bots still camped on the roof of the personnel offices, we have 3 buildings to explore. The CO quarters, the personnel offices, and bomb storage, which is equipped with a couple of very hard locks. Let's hit the personnel offices first. There are now 2 roof bots. I saw a Gutsy trolling around, so things could get messy when we go up there. Just have to be careful. I hear a turret. I see a Protectron. I see the turret. Oh, come on. Protectron? Really?
Scanning. 4
Uh-oh.
hostiles.
It's almost cute.
Since you don't seem willing to do the work of and kill
Alright, now that's weird. I like the turret to win this fight. Looks like I'm correct in my thinking. Darn. Yeah, Mark 7's just too powerful. Need to find the control computer. Or just get closer. Dead feral, now that's interesting. Now I have to find the control system. Where is it, though? Never mind. Got it. Okay, I think the entrance, at least, is now clear. So, let's search these desks. And the 2 bathrooms. Men's room. Besides the dead Protectron, there's a lot of 5.56 ammo surrounding a Chinese assault rifle and a couple of skeletons. Cool. The ladies' room. This has a raider corpse. Do we head east or do we head upstairs? Let's head upstairs. Check the rest of the room we're in, including the upper level. There's the ferrule. Up where the turret was, we have some darts around the pool table. Leather belt. Lunchbox, Nuka-Cola. Toolbox, crutches, and empty garbage can. Alright. Let's head in here, where the sentry bot was. Into the kitchen area. More darts. Pressure cooker, lunchbox. And nothing. That leaves this room. Dead raider. Let's move him so we can get that ammo underneath him. Precious, precious 10mm. I'm being sarcastic, of course. Couple of Abraxos. There's some pre-war money and some turpentine. More metal boxes to search for random loot. First aid box. Oddly unsearchable filing cabinets. Now we got two ways into what looks like an east wing of sorts. One on the top floor, almost missed that, and one on the ground floor. I'm gonna go with the ground floor version. This room's clear. Like, completely. Medical brace and darts, lunchbox and a desk. Here's the door out to the parking lot. So that little loop is closed. That leaves us with this way upstairs. And this hard-locked door. Well, we better get that open. I'll bet you that's worthwhile. What do we find? Can hear Gutsy flying around upstairs. Not too bad, but I'd still rather sneak up on him. Pre-war money, first aid box, copy of Grognak the Barbarian, sensor, conductor, wonder glue, vacuum cleaners, leather belts, more boxes, wonder glue, more wonder glue, Abraxo, paint gun, more boxes, turpentine, pilot light, Abraxo, and we're done. Let's head upstairs. There's the Gutsy. That was rather kind. Got some shelves right here with a vacuum cleaner, turpentine, 2 Abraxos. Not too bad. Let's head this way now. Whole lot of nothing so far. In here, what do we have? A little more loot. My dog's asleep in the corner. He's dreaming. He's barking in his sleep. You guys ever heard a dog do that? Just those little woof, woof. Talk about the dog like I talk about a child, like I probably will talk about my own children when they exist, but god damn is he cute. Oh look, we finally found the turret control system. That didn't take long, did it? Energy cells. 556 rounds. More stairs. Just note that here we loop back around to the cafeteria zone. Let's head up here. Let's deal with the roof robots. Should probably wait till night. Oh good, it is nighttime. So I can effectively sneak up on them. Sentry's more dangerous. Focus on him. Once he's deactivated, go do the same to the Gutsy. With that, I believe the exterior of Fort Constantine is entirely safe. Alright, what do we have up here? I noticed there was some loot right by the door we came out of, so let's go back there first. That might be it for the roof of this actual building. Fire hose nozzle, turpentine, paint gun, surgical tubing. I think there's more loot up this wooden ramp. Nope. Just passage to the obvious missile silo. Go figure. There is something I missed on the roof, though. There's some ammo boxes in one of these corners. Ah, over here. Easily missed. And pretty uninspiring with their contents, but there they are. We could just stay outside, but I think it's faster to go through the personnel offices. We are now making our way to the CO quarters. A Protectron. Oh, how adorable. Couple of new colas. There's a pre-war book right there in the entrance room. Here in the bathroom, we got a leather belt. And rads, oddly enough. Over here in the kitchen, we have some Nuka-Colas, and a Quantum, and a lunchbox, and pressure cookers, and probably a pilot light in the oven. Cool. This room. Copy of Guns and Bullets on an owned queen-size bed. There's another pre-war book. Here are some cherry bombs and some darts. Well, I have to admit that's a pretty good setup. Here's the back door. What we do. Inside the cabinet, some ammo. And stairs heading down. Here we've got a Wastelander with some caps, a Stealth Boy, a copy of Chinese Army Spec Ops Training Manual, a whole lot of pre-war money and bottle caps, and inside the already open safe, we've got Fort Constantine launch codes, Minuteman 11, Constantine Launch Protocol, 1077, Security Clearance Alpha, Team Clearance G5SS18, USAF DEFCON, Exec Bagman, Auth Code, bunch of zeros, Response Scenario MXCN91, ICBM Response Nuclear Base Command Eyes Only. Interesting. 10mm rounds, bunch of caps, and the Bobblehead-Big guns. The inscription on the base reads, "The best way to win an argument is to be the loudest." 3 bobbleheads left. Energy weapons, charisma, and luck. See, the desk is empty. Bathtub is empty. Metal boxes. Find some darts in one. Now, this is a dead end. If you have not done, you gotta shoot him in the head. This is where you start needing the special keys from that quest. The Fort Constantine bunker door requires Ted Strayer's key. Oh, let's head on in. Launch control bunker. Move right along. What do we have here? A can, another can, 5.56 rounds, shells in the desk, caps on the desk, assault rifle, and ammo boxes. Sentry bot. Let's deal with him. Let's check the bathroom he was patrolling. Nothing but a skeleton and a garbage can. Check these lockers. Couple of cans. Can go farther down. Let's check this the rest of this room out first. Not really anything awe-inspiring, but there's a little loot to find. Empty syringe. Thought I might have to TCL my way out for a minute. Let's head down some more stairs. Average, average. Let's just pick the door. You know what that... You know that's all it is when you find something like this. I am interested in these boxes. Not that I needed to be, they're all empty, naturally. Onward. I was gonna say, there's your buddy, the Protectron. There's the vastly more dangerous Sentry Bot. Apparently, the main feature of the Protectron line, weak as it is, it can operate stairs. Good night, Sentry Bot.
Commencing lawful
Good
use
night,
of
Protectron.
deadly force.
Let's do some of these. And let's search this office. Big book of science. Over here. This desk has a copy of Duck and Cover and an owned coffee mug, which is strange. Fort Constantine launch control. Launch ICBM. ICBM launching. Such fun. I think we just bombed China, guys. Lunchbox. Missile launch error. Targeting navigation corrupted. Aw, shucks. Alright. Let's head this way. Braxo. Some cans. Another bathroom. Let's check these shelves. Well, so much for that. Let's check the bathroom right quick. Rads, that's interesting. Nothing in here though. Alright, we'll be... At this point, we need to go offload. So, let's just track back out and do exactly that. We can just pop right out of the CO quarters and fast travel back to Megaton. So let's do it.
Here. You've done...
Ammo! They actually gave us something good. They almost never do. It was 32 caliber rounds, but hey, it's the thought that counts. Alrighty, we have not found anything unique, however we can drop off our big guns bobblehead. 3 to go. Got plenty of explosives, which won't do us any good against robots because you can't pickpocket them. But we can deactivate them when we sneak up on them. Kind of makes up the loss if you ask me. Let's heal up. We'll go visit the repairmen. Offload our beeswax and get right back to work.
Here to see the good doctor? Let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we? Another satisfying...
Didn't expect the load screen to go that fast. Thought I'd have a chance to take a sip of my Pepsi. Let's just get right back to where we were. Alright. We had not checked this bedroom yet, so let's head back there and give it a whirl. Power Fist. I wouldn't call it useless, but well, if you have the Deathclaw Gauntlet, it kind of is. Power Armor, Power Helmet. I'm actually going to swap out my combat helmet for the standard power helmet. It doesn't have any penalties, unlike the Enclave ones. Here's a pre-war book, a sensor module, a stealth boy, and a conductor. That's not bad. Leather belt, darts.
Hello, my beautiful America. This is President.
Down here, we use, I think, Dukov's special key to transition zones into bomb storage. Let's loot these shelves. There's Tara. Remember Dukov talking about her, the 5th mercenary. 10mm rounds and a warhead storage key. Knew there was a sentry bot. There, we've handled him. Some cigarettes here. Single cigarettes, you'll recall, are weightless, but have value and can be sold. Not really anything on that table. Very hard terminal, very hard lock, very hard terminal, very hard lock. Open door to the south. And a door we have the key for here to the east. Let's head south first. Oh, I thought it was already on. The warhead storage key opened that door. Let's head back downstairs, 'cause that's actually the way out. This door Tara's leaning against is where we use Dave's special key. What about these? I actually prefer to hack when it's very hard. Loud speakers. Loud speakers. Loud speakers. Loud speakers. Loud speakers. No. 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 Loud no. Loud speakers. No. Oh wait. Speakers. No, I missed it. Loud speakers. No, that's too loud. Loud speakers. No. Loud speakers. No. Loud speakers. No, that's too many. Loud speakers. Loud. That's it. Disengage lock. Ooh, hello. Assault rifles, frag grenades, pulse grenade. Sniper rifle, which I'll use to fix my reservist's rifle. No, I won't. No need. 10mm rounds, a copy of Guns and Bullets. That's it for that room. Let's get into this other room. Purification. Purification. No. Purification. Could be. It is. Disengage lock. What do we have in here? Ammo boxes. Cool.
Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely...
That's it for that one. Alright, let's head through the special key door first. Ooh! Well, this looks fancy. We got stim packs, Art 2 medical braces, a DC Journal of Internal Medicine, a fat man, and a couple of mini nukes. Here's your armor R&D terminal. Disable stasis field. Take your T-51B power helmet and power armor. Best stuff in the base game, by far. Well, Enclave Hellfire armor actually comes close, but... Oh shoot, I didn't even drop it. No, we're gonna wear that. And that. Dump that horse shit. Yeah, baby! That's your real reward for you gotta shoot him in the head. Now, honestly, now that I think about it, I'm gonna keep this stuff because Hellfire armor, at least, I'll discard the standard helmet. Hellfire armor is just as strong as T-51B, and unlike T-51B, you actually have ways to repair it. So T-51B is going to get stashed as unique armor. Let's loot around. what's left of the bomb storage area. There really isn't much to find. I'll tell you that much right now. Ah! Those noises tricked me. I thought it was a Protectron. Let me check right quick what you can use to repair T-51B power armor and power helmets. Let's take all that stuff. Let's search the floor. You will note the pile of warheads, modeled after the single one we saw in Megaton. We really are in bomb storage. It's very radiated here, but I think our new helmet was finally enough to cap our rad resistance. Damage resistance caps at 85. Rad resistance, I think, caps at 75. Let me see. Yeah, you absolutely cannot repair the T-51B power helmet. The standard power helmet, or not the T-51B power armor, can be repaired by its winterized variant, but they're both unique, so as cool as they are, I'm gonna stash them just because they're really, really hampered by the lack of an adequate way to repair them, especially since I can get out this way. I can get out that way, and I can fight a couple of robots.
Try to kill you.
Threat analysis. Engaging hostile target. Threat analysis.
There we go. Cap those two. I did not realize they were here. In fairness, I think they might have spawned when I came in here. I'm not sure. What's over there? I don't know. Something else has spawned. So it may be worth using the T-51B if you only have the base game, but it will lose its awesomeness rather quickly because you can't repair it. You'll have to rely on merchants, and they suck at repairing things. And if you have broken steel, you can use Enclave Hellfire armor, which is really just as good. It's the damage resistance is what matters. Everything else is superfluous. So let's take all this stuff, including that mini nuke. Maybe the one actually good thing in here. We can use Terra's warhead storage key to open those doors, but we need to clear the other side. We also need to get this average lock door open. Yeah, I just googled how to repair those armors to be sure, and the only way to repair T-51B is with the winterized variant, which would be foolish because not only is it unique, it's actually a little better. And oh, thought it was a leaf blower. It isn't. It's a wood chipper, which is useless. Alright, let's try the north side. Here's your other entrance and exit. I just have a couple of ways up. They rejoin before splitting again, and rejoining again. All just to lead out to that same balcony where we killed those two bots. That's it for Fort Constantine. If we do a touch more exploration, we can finish off the northwestern corner of the map, accepting the pit expansion. I'd say that's worth doing. First, though, I need to see what all those hash marks were that I could see from the balcony. It looked like they were at the Enclave camp. That wouldn't really make any sense. Now they're gone. How bizarre. Seriously, what did I see when I was up on that balcony? The Enclave camp is still clear. Huh. Werner's train tunnel to start the pit expansion is also up here in the northwest corner, but we're not going to do that until we're ready for the expansions, which for me isn't going to come until we have done all of the base game save Little Lamplight and Vault 87. So, how strange. But I can't fret too much. Let's leave Fort Constantine and make our way southwest. I never even realized there was a sign. And a leaf blower. That's our target, Satcom Array Northwest, or NW05A. Wonder if I should snipe a couple of outcasts. Just to get my power helmet in good repair. It's not worth it. Power helmets are common enough.
Evening.
Now this satellite tower is a little tougher than the last batch we cleared. This one is staffed with Talon Company mercs, rather than raiders. Just be wary of that. Can see two high ground guys with missile launchers. Well, they're actually in a fight with something. How about that? Looks like they already won whatever the fight was. Well, he blew apart a dog with a missile launcher. Whew. Keep your eyes open, man. There I was, just idling along, not paying attention. Almost blew myself up. Alright, let's roll inside. Well, there's a Talon Merc. Looks like we need a more precision sort of shot. Gonna say, I can't figure what the other thing is. Yes, I can. It's a turret. Mark 7. Here, let's give her the gauntlet since we're right with her. She's got 10mm rounds, Satcom array NN3D coordinates, Satcom array NW7C coordinates, and high water trousers activation code. Now that's interesting. Let's look at these notes we've added. They're just coordinates. High water trousers activation code is also just gibberish. Let's look at these log entries. Log entry 1. Nothing says equality like a fistful of caps. I think these Talon Company mercs are about the most cordial smoothies I've met as long as their boss is getting paid. Luckily, money's no issue. I've hoarded plenty of it up since before these guys' parents were knee-high on a Brahmin. Of course, if I succeed in this, it won't matter how many caps any of these rat bastards have. Log entry 2. Thanks to a little creative wiring, I was able to tap us into a power source. They're less common up here, but if you know where to look, there are still plenty of live power lines buried all over the wasteland. For all their arrogance, they knew a thing or two about engineering before the bombs. I have to admit, it's remarkable that there's still power to be had after all these years. Now that we've got all the power we'd want, I can bring our defensive turret online and try to get the dish motors operational. Log entry 3. Finally got to begin on my work in earnest today. Dish motivators are offline, but I was able to input some basic coordinates and ping nearby Satcom arrays to the southwest and east. There was interference pinging the NN3D array. Probably rad roaches or something making a nest in the dishes. It may be worth sending one or two of the mercs over there to clean it out in case I can use those towers to amplify my own signal. There were dozens of military satellites in orbit just from the old records I found in the ruins. There must have been hundreds before the war. If I can find just a few operational platforms... Log entry 4. First attempts at atmospheric pinging returned negative. Considering that the motivators are still non-functional, it's going to be difficult to catch much of anything that doesn't pass directly over us. Still, I cannot rule out other mechanical failure. I haven't got much astronomical reference material with me, but maybe I can find an old chart and wait until a celestial body passes over to confirm signal. Of course, that may take years. I'll have to keep working on the motivators. Log entry 5. What a lucky break. I pinged an orbiting body successfully today. Registration ID is USDOD21TXH, call sign High Water Trouser. I'll begin tracking it and cross-reference the registration information with the data I've got. Log entry 6. Turns out I don't have specific data on my satellite, but the registration format suggests that it's a stationary micronuclear weapons platform. Tracking data appears to confirm this. The thing hasn't moved in the week I've been tracking it. Without a targeting platform at my disposal, sending an activation code would only cause it to drop a payload directly on top of this area. Not exactly what I'm aiming for, but I'll keep the codes handy just in case. Disconnect. Interesting. Scrap metal, turpentine. Still have that turret to worry about. I thought it must have fallen. There's a copy of Chinese Army Spec Ops training manual on the desk as well. Let's head up here, just for giggles. Here's the Talon Merc we killed. I'm gonna guess this is the turret control system. Or Din Air E. Perfect. Not worried about experience anymore, so I can just deactivate it. And now this area should be safe. Let's loot the rest of this tower. I'm gonna cap the turret anyway. Just because I don't like them. Remember, we still have active Talon Mercs with missile launchers out here, so...
Aha! There you are!
I was gonna say, let's take care. And in fact, I should probably just have the gauntlet ready.
Aha! There you are!
Good night. Layout's pretty much the same as the others. There's one more somewhere. I think up another level, but still need to be careful. Got some Psycho, Med-X. There's the satellite control terminal. I'm gonna say let's go deal with the other Merc first. I think we're just gonna have to rush him.
Over here!
It lets him start out facing our manhole. Not a lot we can do. How do they get to the other dude?
Hello? Oh! Who's there?
Good night. Oh. And normally there's actually a way to get to these guys, but it would seem that's not true in his case.
Hello?
It actually makes it easy. It means I can just snipe him from up here and forget about it. Once he gives up on us, anyway.
Hello? Who's there?
Shoot. Uh-oh. What might that be? I think it's Enclave. They have a camp just west of here. Sure looks like it. Well, let's have some fun with them. Let's use that high water trousers activation code. Enter new positioning data. Error offline. Oh, we can decrypt both sets of coordinates, which gives us map markers for those other arrays. Upload high water trousers activation. Now, let's watch the Enclave get handled. Hopefully. Not so much, it seems. The high ground is not to be fucked with. Alright, let's head out there and loot. Might as well heal up first. I just need to find those bodies. Where was I standing? Well, there's a Deathclaw and an albino rad scorpion. It's not exactly what I want, but I'll go deal with them. Well, it looks like the albino radscorp's dead. Even better. Somehow managed to lose to the Deathclaw, albeit barely. We got an iBot over there, whatever. I'm just looking for those bodies. They were heading up a hill. Felt like they were due east, but that didn't quite seem right, does it? There they are. Found them. And there are 3 to check. boy with his Tesla armor. Useless to me. Figures. I'm going to go ahead and guess that those are useless too. Alright. We're still not quite done. Let's head west from here. Toward an unmarked location. Because usually, I think there's should be an enclave camp over here as well. There it is. Looks like they successfully handled an albino rat scorpion, so good on them. They've got a sentry. And a healthy number of dudes. Perfect on both counts. That's good. All I wanted to do was deactivate the sentry, at least to start with. Been caught. Lame. Try again. Lame. Try again. Lame. Try again. Lame. Try again. Seriously though, what the hell? Come on! 100 sneak, 10 agility, and I'm having this much trouble? Are you for real right now? Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Come on. Oh my god, what is the problem? Thank you. Holy shit. Oh, let's get his buddy too. Perfect. Good night, gentlemen. Nice sentry bot. Okay. Now things are simpler. Enclave soldier. But he has Hellfire armor and a Hellfire helmet. I'm not sure if I can... Nope. No good. Dead Wastelander. Dead Wastelander. Dead Feral. Dead Wastelander. 2 ammo boxes. Dead Feral. And that's it for back here. Let's go over to their actual structures, as sparse as they are, and search them. Now what we're actually here for is an unmarked raider camp, just a hair farther west. Definitely need to get the guy with the missile launcher. This bitch is chucking grenades. Damn it. There we go. Delightful. Let's go explore their little corner of the universe. I think they were about to get destroyed by those Enclave anyway. We'll search 3 of them. There's a vacuum cleaner of all things.
Sun is warm. Welcome. And on the horizon, like knives in your arms, bats of ash, their name, Capital Congressman. Their purpose, make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine.
Ammo box. If I can
Now,
get it open.
ask yourself this. What if the Capital Congressman could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland?
There's a mini nuke.
Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live again.
Now you'll note that blue boat over there. Do have to swim. Well, swimming doesn't actually do us any good. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does. Inside the boat, you'll notice a floating stealth boy. That's pretty cool. What you really want is the copy of Nikola Tesla and you over here on the roof. Now, that's it for the northwest corner of the map. We do have Werner's train platform where we go to start the pit expansion, but other than that it's clear. So let's go do one last offload and end this video.
All of us here thank you for...
Hey, a stim pack. Something else actually useful, go figure. Alright. That was a healthy amount of exploring. Found some other good stuff too.
Got lots of stuff going down in post-apocalyptia these days. Here's some of the latest
Nope.
news.
There you go.
Don't lose hope, children. Don't ever lose hope. The kid from Vault 101, the Wasteland's one true messiah, still walks among us. Just listen to this.
Now, I'm going to drop the T-51B, both portions in here.
One hell of a mess. Something about a rescue from super mutants, if you can believe that. Nice going, kid.
Drop all our explosives in the fridge.
This is Free Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here.
Other stuff drops into here,
Now
naturally.
listen close for this important public service announcement. Listen, kiddos, never forget the importance of periodic weapon maintenance. Rifle, pistol, police baton, I don't care which. If your weapon is falling...
Almost done. Go visit Doc Hoff, maybe other Carabineers if they're out there, but I wouldn't hold my breath. And that will be it for this installment. Oh, Harith again. Glad he's still alive.
Yeah. Here to shop?
There now.
It's my pleasure to offer hot death in a variety of exciting flavors. Take your pick.
Very good.
Thanks.
Oops. Now you'll note that, now that it's not in shitty condition, the standard power helmet is very nearly enough to get us to 85 DR. Not quite, but I don't care that much about the extra 6. At least until I fully repair it. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about that. that's it for this installment of Let's Play Fallout 3. We did a lot of exploring. The main areas we cleared were the Deathclaw Sanctuary and Fort Constantine, where we came away with 2 bobbleheads, Endurance and Big Guns, and the big prize, the T-51B power armor and helmet. Next time, in what should be a substantially shorter installment, we're going to head over to Vault 108 to grab the Bobblehead Charisma. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.